we're down at Tricycle TV. Today's Saturday, always good for me business-wise Saturday. Get to meet lots of lovely people. Got my loyalty cards out again. They're brand new, they're fresh. Get 5 stamps with little teacup. There you go, stamp on there. Get one of these loyalty cards. And you get 1 chai free. Buy 5 chais, get 1 free. So we're here down here today with Mr Tibbs, Graham Tibbs.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I'm brilliant, mate. Sound, yeah, it's always good on Saturdays. I was just interested by what you were just telling me about this project you've got going, these books. What's it all about?
Well, I'm sure a lot of people know, over the last 5 years, I've been running a voluntary project called Sewing Communities Together, where I take sewing machines out into the community and help people in sort of vulnerable situations how to repair their clothes or tents or rucksacks, whatever it's been over the last 5 years. It gets me into a lot of different places across the city. One thing I noticed was Waterstone's bookshop, with all their proof copies and all their display copies, they're being pulped straight away once they've been put through the store. So I approached Waterstone's managers and said, is it possible that I, as Sewing Communities Together, can take these books and distribute them for free out amongst worthwhile causes amongst the city? Initially it was a no, you can't. Well, I ignored that because I'm Tibbs, and I kept chipping away at them, explaining to them, showing what I do, and then just before Christmas 2015 they turned around and said, yes, you can have these books now.
Okay.
So what basically happens is I go in, get a big box of books.
Yeah, so can we have a quick look, sort of selection that you've been looking at?
This is just a rough selection sort of thing, but again, it's just
look at that.
all
I'm really interested in that one. What's that about?
Savage Magic.
Brilliant.
You'll have to say that word.
Concoction
of witches, madness and murder. We've
That's
got Kitchen of the Great Midwest.
Wow.
Now,
So sorry, what do you mean? So when you say they're pulped, what do you mean they're pulped? What does that actually mean?
I believe.
Sorry, yeah, just turn that gas off. Yeah.
You carry on, don't want the gas burning. I believe what they mean by pulping is they would just put it into a liquid chemical vat and just pulp them all up.
Right.
So it might get turned into a paper plant pot.
Right.
Which is fine. And then initially they sort of justified it on the basis of their recycling.
Yeah.
But I kind of pleasantly put it to them that if there's a book what has been created, an item that's been created, surely it's the right thing to do is at least let that book have its first use of its original purpose, which is to be read as a book, then even if you pulp it.
Yeah.
But for a book to go from a factory, manufacturers, onto a bookshop and then just be put to pulp, this is awful.
Okay, so what's your plans to do with these books then? You say you're sewing communities together. What's
the plan? Is in action.
Okay.
So the beginning of the month, I went in and spoke to a lovely lady called Hannah in Waterstones, one of the managers.
Yeah.
And what we've basically sorted out is I go in there with my good old environmental trolley, and I load it up with a box of books, and then I take it out to wonderful organisations, charitable organisations, third sector, non-for-profit, community-based organisations.
Sure.
To give you an idea, Shelter, the homeless charity, we just put a load of books in their reading shelves. Rethink, the National Mental Health Organisation, just donated them to them. St Mungo's Wellbeing Centre.
Brilliant.
Jamaica Street Drop-In Centre, Wellbeing Centre. Basically, across the city, I've just dropped some off at what's called the Island.
Yeah. That's down that way, isn't it?
Yeah, they started a book swap group. So, if there's any organisations out there, sort of charitable, non-for-profit, who would like to start a reading group up, or want a bookshop swap group, then please, my name's Graham. My telephone number is 07775 235 173. Give me a call if you would like some books donated to you. The important thing is they're not for resale. Can't go on car boots or anything.
Sure.
It's carry on the whole journey of love for free.
Sure.
To get this out to the masses.
That's good work. What do you reckon to the I'm just thinking about the saying, knowledge is power.
Oh,
in terms of books, in terms of knowledge.
The pen is mightier than the sword. Indeed to us all.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a really nice story, Graham, and I'm really, really happy that you finally got some kind of movement. Big up Waterstones, I guess.
Well, yeah, and the thing is as well, it's a little bit kind of like Shawshank Redemption-y in the sense of once you got all the books and everything being, access, it was like, right, leave us alone now. Right. And I'm like, no, mate, you've made the biggest mistake of your life.
You don't know who Tibbs is.
I'm Tibbs, and you just let me get my foot in the door.
Wait, there he is. There's his feet.
Only little, but boy.
They're in.
But the beautiful thing is, now I've got access to Bristol Galleries Waterstones. They basically told me to go to the Bath Waterstones, who will do the same.
Yeah.
So I'm speaking to one of the managers
Brilliant.
from there. They're going to do the same. So once I've got 2 stores, separate stores of a chain, what that basically means, it makes it pretty impossible for the whole of Waterstones organisation across the country to not do what the galleries are already doing. In other words, donate all their books.
Great.
So everything being right, cross fingers, and we know how things can go in this universe. Hopefully, in a couple of months, I should have access to the whole of the books in the whole of Waterstones in the UK to distribute around the country.
Lovely.
So anybody else wants to get involved, wants to start a reading group up, whatever it is, wants to help distribute books, please, I've given them a number.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Do you want to give me that number again?
It's 07775 235 173.
Excellent.
I don't do email or anything of that, and I like to face-to-face with people and all that. So give me a call, let's meet up and get books out there.
Okay. Is there any of the boxes open? Could you just show us a selection of the books that you've got, or is that going to be...
Yeah, as we say, there's these ones here.
Yeah.
Where these ones are about to go, I'm about to take them around to Riverside Jamaica Street Hostel, which is a residential hostel.
Yeah.
It's normally the first step out off of street homelessness, if you follow that route. So again, they've got a social space for their residents. I'm going to go around and just load it up with books.
Excellent.
Whee!
Great work, mate.
Yeah, so again, there's all different types of books in there for them. So the most important thing is read, as we say.
What?
Words are knowledge to us all.
Oh wow, look at that. There's some brilliant, there's lovely books in there, aren't there?
Yeah, as I say, the important thing is they're not for resale. We can't get them and then start flogging them.
They say on the back, don't they, proof copy and whatever, probably.
It does indeed, yes. It's on the side, proof copies, etc, etc. So, the important thing is now with Waterstones have seen the sense and sensibility and I've got a very warm heart now to let them out. Let's keep making sure they will do so.
Lovely to meet you. And
you guys as well.
Thanks for sharing the story, Mr Tibbs.
Hello, Bristol.